Hi, young carers, hi, parents, hi, professionals. My name is Phil. I am the manager of the Harrow Young Carers Service. If those of you haven't met me before and watched any of my videos, I'm just wanted to quickly message you out today to talk about the options going forward for young carers and where we stand following the new guidance that's come out from the NYA on their webinar this Monday. The NYA, for those of you who do not know, are the National Youth Work Association. They set the rules in England about youth work and the standard of youth work and really do a lot to advocate. During COVID-19, the NYA has kind of been the point group of creating the regulations and the rules of which youth work and youth workers must follow, which includes young carer support for groups like yourselves. And so the NYA, every time the guidance changes and every time we've gone into lockdown or out of lockdown, the NYA negotiate with the government, with the Department for Leisure and Sport, and with the health and safety executives to make sure that we can still operate to a point, reasonable point, but also what is safe. And then they give us the instructions and the rules that we need to follow. So today I just wanted to give you kind of quick overview of what's going on. I also wanted to talk quickly through the registering for an activity process, as I know there's been a little bit of confusion over that. So let me just share you a lovely slideshow I've made to try and help make this a little bit simpler. So hopefully you can now all see my lovely slideshow. So Harrow Carers support training advice, your support options. So guys, listen up. This is all about what's coming up for you. So the first things first, we have rules. That's right. It is just the way it is. Everyone has rules in life. Just as you have to follow rules when you're at school, we have to follow rules. And I said, these have been set by the NYA. They're not my decision and I can't negotiate them. So I appreciate some of you might not like some of the things that are in here or have your own views on them. That's absolutely brilliant. I'm afraid I'm bound by these, so we're just going to have to follow this, okay? So the first rules up are this. All drop-in groups for youth or youth and children now are capped to, it was 12, it's been brought up to 15 young carers. So all groups are capped to 15 young people or children attending. The second thing, you need to book in advance. We're going to be using Eventbrite just to try and streamline things. You need to book a space. You can't just turn up anymore. There's open drop-ins, I'm afraid, are not allowed, and they do not look like they're going to be allowed until at least kind of June time at earliest. So you need to book a space if you want to come, and we're going to be using the Eventbrite system, which I'm going to quickly mention how we do that at the end. You have to wear a face mask at our groups. Now, I'm sure you'll be hearing information from your schools about some of the new rules that they're making in school to keep you safe. At our groups, we really want to keep everyone safe. Our team is actually going to be taking twice a week testing going on as soon as we open our groups on the 8th of March to ensure that we're keeping you safe. And we're asking you to help keep each other and us safe as well. So unless we're doing running around, if we're obviously doing physical things, we're running around, we're going to obviously not wear masks because running and having something over your face is generally just not a great idea. Impacts your breathing, and at running levels, it's not great. So obviously you need to wear a face mask while we hang out. Now, if you have a condition or some reason why you can't wear a face mask, you need to talk to our team about that, and we need to have a conversation. It can't be that you just don't like it, that it feels irritating. I don't like them. They really mess with my beard. Makes my beard really messy, but we're going to be wearing face masks. Okay, guys? And that's us staff as well. Don't you worry. All right, we're all doing this together. The next big thing is this. If you're sick, stay home. So we use heat guns when you come to our groups. We're going to temperature test you to check that you're within temperature, but we do know people are asymptomatic. Also, if you feel sick, if you have been sick, please stay home. It's better just to miss out on one session and come next week or the week after than it is, obviously, to make somebody else or their family a bit ill. You know, being with young carers, obviously, all young people care for different people. Some of you care for siblings with SEND, so like autism, dyslexia, those kind of conditions. Some of you care for a parent who has maybe mental health or a partner with health. Some young people here do care for family members who have serious physical illnesses, and we need to be really aware of that and making sure that they do not contract COVID. So we're going to be really pushing this point. So please, if you're sick, stay home. If you turn up and you're over temperature, guys, we're going to send you home, not because we don't like you, but because we really want to love everyone that comes, and we want to make this a safe place. So please follow these rules if you want to come. The programs that are on offer, I just want to be very clear about these. So the juniors program, so I've put it on here, it's school years 3 to 6. I think it's a little bit of confusion. It's school years, not ages, school years. So if you're in year 6 or under, year 3 to year 6, this is the program for you. Now, if you're in year 2, give me a call. All right, just send me an email and we'll see what we can sort out. Okay, at the moment we'd said years 3 to 6 because that's where the majority of our juniors are. But if you've got 2 children, or you've got a sibling who's in year 2 and you're in year 4, well, give me a call and we'll have a chat about it and we'll see if we can work something out. Okay, so Run is a fast-paced juniors after-school program. It involves parachutes, it involves dodgeball, it involves crafts, it involves learning to run 5K. In fact, I've just bought some new trainers so that I can learn to run 5K with you. I'm going to be at the Thursday one with a new member of staff called Sophie, who is starting tomorrow. And on Tuesdays, there's going to be Sophie, and Marcus. That's right, 2 Sophies. You're getting 2 for the price of 1. And the best part is it's free, so that's even better for you. It's 5:30. It's 3:30 to 4:30. One is the Methodist Church. That's in Pinar Road. That's just near our centre. It's a few minutes from our building. The other one is going to be at Blackwell Hall. So they're both the exact same program. Choose whichever one suits you best, times-wise or location-wise. Either Tuesday, 3:30 to 4:30, or on Thursdays, 3:30 to 4:30 at Blackwell Hall. Okay, so choose which one you want to go to. It's really simple. Anyone under year 6. We had said years 3 to year 6, but I'm open to year 2s if there's a sibling or somebody coming, and it would make it very awkward for you not to have them both there. So do give me an email in that situation. We're going to be reopening the Hangout. The Hangout is the room that we built for you last year. It's designed to be a COVID-safe area. It has its own entrance at the very back of the building. For those of you who've come, I know we need to clean that entrance up. We've got plans to do some graffiti work down there with some of the youth at Easter time, which is going to be really fun. So wait to listen up to that. We're going to try and make a nice big Young Carers mural with some spray paints, because why not? We've got a boring wall and we can get hold of spray paints, so it kind of makes sense, right? The Hangout is going to have 3 groups running out of it. The first 2 groups I want to talk about are the drop-in. Now, the drop-in is so far the most popular group that's being booked. I'll just give you a warning. Drop-in is on Wednesdays from 3:30 to 5 o'clock. For those who don't know, our building is in Pinar Road in Harrow. It's okay to take a break. Life's no fun without chill, is what we're saying. It's a place for you to come hang out. We've got a Nintendo Wii, we've got TV, we've got laptops you can borrow. We actually also have there a kind of a program dealing with feminine hygiene, but also full bathroom hygiene as well. So you can get hygiene products if you need them. If you haven't got them, we have them donated from the co-op. It's amazing. They're brilliant. And also some local groups as well have donated hygiene products, so aerosols, things like that. So we can provide that kind of stuff there as well. It's really a very informal place. You'd come, hang out, fun, just chat, play board games, whatever you want to do. On Saturdays, we have Study Up, which is for, again, ages 11 to 17, or school years 7 upwards. So secondary school. These guys, this is secondary school stuff, all right? Struggling to get into education, struggling the education versus life versus young carer balance. This is the program for you. It's a place where you can come bring your homework. We have a few laptops that you can use. Jump on them, have some fun, get your work done, get some support, get help writing resumes, things like that. And that's led by Marcus and Sophie on a Saturday. And then finally, coming up, we have the Jam Lab. It has the most creative picture because Sophie loved it more than anything else. If you haven't met Sophie yet, Sophie is incredible and she's got a huge passion for this, the Jam Lab. I was so excited to work with her on developing this idea. What it is we've just gone and bought a new electric drum kit. Okay, I've spent a lot of money, I'm going to be honest. I won't tell you how much each thing is worth. It's good stuff, put it that way. We've bought you a drum kit. We've gone and got a keyboard. We have a mixing desk. We have microphones and recording stuff. We have guitars that have been amazingly donated to us. And you come down, pick up an instrument and play. You don't have to be able to play. You don't have to be on the, you can be anywhere from beginner to expert on music, and you are welcome. It's just a kind of way of being creative, jamming together and playing music together. It's quite unstructured in terms, it's not formal music lessons, but again, it's down at Pinner Road. It's going to be at the Hangout building, so please check this one out. This is a really fun, really incredible program, and we've put a lot into it for you. And I know Sophie's so excited to get it done. Right, last week you should have received this. Now, it would come through on your phone as a text message. I sent them to parents and I've sent it to young people. So what you'll have received is a click the link to book. It has different bubbles. Each bubble, obviously, is for different groups. So have a look. So there's 2 for run. 1 is for the Thursday. 1 is for the Tuesdays. What you do is you click on that book now, where it says book now, which underlined, you click on that link and it is going to take you to a site called Eventbrite. It will take you to the Eventbrite for that group, and then it will give you optional. There's lots of dates in there. Again, the rule is you have to book each date. That's just the way it is. Sorry, guys. I know. We have to book you in. Okay. So please go on there. So you need to book like the month, whatever you want to, however long you want to book it for, to come every week. Okay. We are capped to 15 per group. So that means there's 15 maximum for run on Tuesdays, another 15 maximum for run on Thursdays, 15 at Study Up, 15 at the Jam Lad, and 15 at the Drop-In. I have no flexibility on that. So once the spaces are gone, they're gone. So please get on there and make sure you're booking. I said some of them are already filling up really fast. And we want to make sure you've got as many options for support as possible. If you're struggling to use the system, if you're struggling to book, we have an email address. It's youngcarers@harrowcarers.org. Email us there and one of the team will call you. If you email us at youngcarers@harrowcarers.org, we will then call you or email you back. When you book your space later on this week, we are going to be phoning you to confirm your space on that group and confirm all the locations and everything else. If you have any questions at all, please email us. We're going to do our best to help everyone. But I said, the group bookings of 15 are staying in at least now till April, May time. May at the earliest, really, we're going to be looking at large groups. As we have more space, I'll let you in. This isn't something that we're allowed to just bend the rules on. We have to follow the rules. We really want you guys to have fun. We want you to have a really safe and secure service that looks after you, especially at the moment. You know, I didn't always like the word safe in youth work. I was kind of a bit like, oh, really? But I think now with COVID, and especially for young carers and some of the stuff that you guys have been going through and hearing your stories, I think it's a really important thing to talk about, is that we need to be COVID safe. And so please, we're going to follow the rules. I went through them at the beginning. Think about them. If you want to come along, we really want to see you there. If you have any issues at all, please email us, youngcarers@harrowcarers.org. If you're not able to come to groups, you're still going to be isolating, let us know, man. Let's see if we can set up like a Zoom group for you or something like that. Yeah. So if for some reason you're still going to have to isolate, you can't come to stuff, but you want some engagement with us, give us an email. Let us know what's going on, so we can, the more we know, the more support we can put in place. All right. So hopefully that kind of explains to you guys what we're doing and where we're going. So I'm going to stop that share. Hope you guys have a great week. I hope you guys are getting excited to get back to school or get back to work or whatever's going on in your life. If you do need us, please email us. Please get in touch. We'll get back in touch with you as soon as we can. The whole team miss you guys. Schools wise, just so you know, we have the jury is still out on schools work and what that will look like. As soon as we know what will be happening with our provision in school, we will let you know. But at the moment, we're just waiting really to kind of work with our main partner schools and see where things are at with them. Obviously, our partner schools are our primary schools to offer support groups in. And so we want to make sure that we keep working with them and keep supporting them well. The same, for instance, with the group at the Harrow School. So again, we might not be looking till about September time to reopen that stuff, but a lot of fun stuff's coming up. We've got a brand new Easter program that we'll be launching out in a week's time. That's going to involve multiple sessions of activities. In fact, you're going to get 2 sessions a week for juniors and 2 sessions a week for youth, with different trips, different activities involved in that, as much as the regulations allow us. But again, 15. So all I'm getting is 15. So please book up. If you're struggling to book, get in touch with us, talk to us about it. We don't want people missing out where we can avoid it. If some of you don't manage to get spaces, I'm really sorry. As soon as we're allowed to make groups larger, we will make the groups as large as we can, within a safe and reasonable working condition. to make sure that all of our families stay absolutely safe. All the best. Get in touch.